Okay, this is the unboxing of the 24-70 mug. I got this from eBay. This is the makeshift box they came up with. This thing's from China, and it was around $25. Now this is the first gen. There's been first gen, second gen, and third gen. So this is the first one. I suggest getting the third one because it's the newest, but I'll explain what's different between this one and that one after we unbox it. So okay, here's the front. It's like the box is too small for the object, and they didn't care to change it. It's a little tight fit. Here we go. Right up there, you got some beautiful bubble wrap. And that's an empty box right there. And here's a little pouch it came in. Oh, nice and tight. Feels like a really terrible quality pouch, but what can you expect? $25. And here it is. Here is the Nikon 24-70 mug. And it just screws off on top. You can see inside it's stainless steel to keep the heat in. Up top you get your kind of Nikon looking lens cap. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Let's look at it beside the actual 24-70. I'll take this lens hood off. So you can see that it's a little taller, but we can always make this one a little taller here by zooming right there. So that's the front. Now the first thing I noticed, the front, the lettering and stuff is not a good job, but this is the first gen. I think they actually, in the second gen and third gen, they actually made this lettering nice, but it looks really plasticky and not very good as I expected. The switch for the manual focus and automatic focus button does not work on this one, but on the new one the switch works, the third gen one, and it zooms on the third gen one, so that one's pretty cool. But when you compare them, they're pretty close. This top ring at the top isn't gold, okay, it's just a yellow, kind of like almost a big yellow O-ring, so it kind of looks cheap. Yeah, no, it looks pretty good. You guys can see for yourself. The lettering on the back is exactly the same, okay, so that they match that pretty good. And on the front, like I was saying earlier, this gold band with the N and all the information about the lens, it's kind of cheap looking on the coffee mug. So you know what, I'm gonna try this out for a while and let you guys know what I think of this mug, and I'll get back to you. Okay, I've had the mug for about a day now, and some things you might not know about it because they haven't talked about it on YouTube videos before or even on the website is this back cap, okay, you can actually physically screw it off, which is cool. And there's some liquid in this one. Now that could be because I've been using it and washing it. So that actually screws off, and it's not actually Nikon threads, it's like a screw thread. So that's pretty cool that you can actually take off the back cap. If you wash it and it's leaking, like it just happened to me, you can take this back cap off. So that's kind of a cool thing that makes it more like a lens. This top focus ring grip, like on your normal lens where your focus ring is, the rubber for it is kind of loose and I feel like it could come off. I'm gonna try to glue this on later and see if that helps. For drinking and actually using this mug, I wouldn't recommend it as a full-time mug for you. The cap, it has this big kind of O-ring seal on the inside. When you open up the lid, it tends to leak off of there. It's just not a good system and leak down the side onto your hands. I recommend you don't fill it all the way to the top, because when it's full all the way to the top and you take off the lid, it kind of drips down everywhere, and when it's less full, like 75% full, you won't have that problem. On the stainless steel is good, it keeps it warm, but nothing special compared to another kind of mug. It almost, the heat doesn't last as long. One thing that I've never seen anyone do is actually try to throw a lens hood on here. I have no reason why you would want to throw a lens hood on here, but I actually compared the lens hood ring to my actual 24-70 and they are exactly the same. So I went ahead and tried to put a lens hood on it. So here's my 24-70 lens hood, and it took forever, but it finally slid on there. I'm not going to demonstrate it right now, but it finally slid on there. It took a lot of force to get down there, so I don't recommend it. But it actually got in there and it clicked on exactly like the 24-70 actual lens did. So that's kind of cool. I don't know why you would do that, but it's cool that actually the 24-70 lens hood fits on this mug. So the cool thing about the 3rd gen is the buttons work, okay? Supposedly this lettering at the front doesn't look as tacky. This kind of just looks like almost like a sticker. Supposedly the new ones are better looking. And also they zoom, so that's crazy awesome to have it zoom. I don't know if they zoom to make the cup bigger, but it just zooms to move it up and down. That'd be crazy. I think the 4th gen mug, this is my personal idea, is that you should be able to zoom to turn it from a grande to a venti so you can hold more liquid. This is the mug, 1st gen. Go check out the 3rd gens on eBay. You want to look for Zoom Nikon mug. And then that means you'll get the 3rd gen one. The new Zoom ones are a little more money than these ones. They're about $35. Thanks guys for watching my vid. Check out lvphoto.ca to learn more about me and my pictures and stuff. And tell me what you think of the website. And what other kind of reviews you guys want to see. Thank you.